Good evening and welcome to Tales of Myth and Mayhem. I am Mark, I am your storyteller for the evening. We are playing Slate Industries, over the sector wall. This is a squad piss per performance. They can introduce themselves. I will give a wee, what do you call it? Fucking hell, I can't speak. A recap and then we'll get going. So we will start with Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. I'm going to be playing as Dr. Delilah Bacon, a big talking bird who likes to talk, fuck people, and treat medical conditions. In that order.
I was about to say, not earlier. Not necessarily in that order.
No, in that order. There's not really much more to say because she's not like what I would call a fully developed character, but she is a character.
There are words on a sheet somewhere. That sounds good.
Yeah, Patrick, who are you playing?
I'm playing Tam McDale. My name's Pat, everyone. Hello, welcome to my world. My world's managed to get a year further.
Oh, happy birthday, mate.
Yeah.
I didn't realise. You're old, you cunt.
Getting old. It's really worked out, hasn't it, folks?
Jesus Christ.
They say dreams are like your children. If you're still trying to follow them when you're in your late 30s, someone's really from the police.
Wow.
I've heard that somewhere.
Probably from Patrick.
Yeah, I heard it just
You
now.
were at the gig where from the comedian I stole it from.
Oh, Marcus Birdman. Oh, there it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Who has an appropriate name for Michelle's character?
Yes, actually,
Third person.
Last time I saw Marcus Birdman, like 10 years ago, he was very funny, so check him out. Unless he's like done the thing as comedians do sometimes, where they're like, "Oh, my career's not going well." I know. I'll go join the alt-right and be a racist prick on YouTube. So if he's not done that, go check him out. If he has done that, ignore him.
Well, at the same time, do watch Joe Rogan's stand-up because
Fuck
the cringe. No, the cringe.
No, because that's like hate watching Velma and it gets a second fucking season.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it always was going to get a second. It had second season before they actually went.
I've watched a Joe Rogan special before he had his podcast, and it was fucking awful.
No,
like,
this
I was
one
astonished
is-
when his podcast
Hey,
was.
we're maybe playing a fucking game. Shut up. We talk about this after. You're bothered.
Well, but we really hate Joe Rogan, Mark. Can we not
so- I
rant
know,
about
so
Joe
do I.
Rogan?
So
It's
that,
like that.
right?
It's like a hit. It's
But
like
we
a
have
hate
yet to
wank.
introduce Thea. Okay, Thea is more important.
Thea,
than Rogan.
off you go.
Hello, I'm Thea. I'm playing Joe Rogan. No, I'm playing. I'm playing Brittle Scout. Scout. She has troubles breathing. She has troubles with people. She has troubles with authority, but she doesn't have a problem with guns. She loves guns, and she's really good with them, especially big ones.
But avoids a fucking fight like the rest of them, you bunch of...
Well, I mean, they talked. I mean, sometimes.
No. They were all set up for it. I made a map and everything. I don't make maps. I made a map. Damn it.
We can still have a fight, Mark.
No, too late now.
No. We'll start a fight.
So the squad has been sent to investigate a case of missing.
Ashleigh.
Wait. We with Ash.
No, I guess I'll just I'll pop off early then.
No. Would you like me to tell you why? Because after Michelle, I was trying to say, and Ash, and she went right on to Patrick, so it fucked up my flow. I am so sorry, Ash.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Please forgive me.
It's fine. Hello, I'm Ashleigh, and I am playing Bachlol, who is a frother, and she too is very well set up for violence. But the reason we didn't get any violence in last time is because she's also really, really good at being intimidating. So we just intimidated them, and they pissed off like the fucking little girls they were.
No, they invited you out for dinner.
They did.
They actually did.
Seems a bit of oh, you scared us. Come on, Daddy.
Come on. So yeah, that's me. Stay tuned for more of my dreadful Scottish accent. But yes, what happened?
No, I can't remember. So no, the squad pissed performance on the first BPN sent down to I think second level, sector 536, to find some missing medical equipment. They met up with Ted from Ted's Testicular Emporium, who pointed the finger squarely at his ex-husband Tam, who's Tam's bodily emporium, everything except testicles, seemed to be doing a bit better business-wise. Upon searching the Tam's place, they found a tongue nailed to the wall, a little furry creature whose saliva ate through cardboard boxes. Also some mail that was intended for Ted. Outside, they were set upon by a terribly terrifying gang called the K7s, formerly the K8s, but they lost a member, who were intimidated into backing down and invited them for dinner at, I can't remember the name of the fucking restaurant now. Something about chicken.
Something chicken. They only had chicken, I believe.
Yeah, it was only chicken, and I'm not quite sure it was actually chicken.
No, true.
Yeah. So when most of the squad went off with them to get some dinner and try and get some information about what's going on here, Delilah decided to go back to Ted, bring him his mail. Not finding Ted immediately, she searched about and found another tongue nailed to the wall. She went to go back to fetch her squad mates. Waffles chicken, something like that. I can't remember. I need to stop looking at chat. Fuck's sake. She went to get back her squad mates who were having dinner. The lights went out before she got there. Doors all locked, and 2 members of the K5 gang are missing. And in the toilets are 2 tongues nailed to the wall. And that's where we are back. Everyone crowded around the toilet stalls. Blood everywhere. The first time, tongues nailed against the wall.
Well, we appear to have a tongue killer.
We do.
This kind of thing is either about sending a message, or, in my experience, some kind of sexual release.
Is that really your experience?
Why the hell are you bringing that up? I'm trying
just
to
saying.
eat a sandwich here while I'm looking at this.
The sandwich just drips falling down. You get some ketchup or something on your armour as you go.
Tam, my dear boy, we've been paid to do a job, and I'm sharing any and all information I can with my squad mates to assure a successful conclusion.
Oh. Okay.
And
Sure.
I'm just going to say there was one time when I was off-world where there was a tongue killer that got off on it.
In Bandcamp? Sorry, there's a flag here.
Yeah, sure. But isn't it also possible this is just some sort of, I don't know, they just prefer not eating tongue and they eat everything else? I don't know.
Quite possibly.
Right, but tongue killer, understood. How? How did this happen in the time that we? Because that was lightning fast.
Yeah, it was
It was
very.
less than a minute.
Are you saying that these people were alive before I left? Yeah, they were. They were alive. Yes. You're saying that this
They
happened
were.
within the space of a minute?
Exactly.
So somebody snatched them, dragged them possibly through the toilets?
They had went off to the toilet before the light went off.
Right.
No. The toilet. They got them in the. They waited for whoever went into the toilet. They were waiting.
But
This
where's the, body? Is it down there?
Well, look at the stuff we found down in your man's place. All looked like it went down. It looked like the Tams, looked like somebody had drilled in from that and they came into the vents. Is there a vent in here? I mean, sizable one.
Give me an investigate roll, please. You can, you would see if there are vents, of course, but give me an investigate.
I'll try to help if I can.
Intimidate,
you can help yourself,
interrogate.
yeah.
Well, that's weird. Where's my investigate?
Is it investigate or is it?
Detect?
Yes, thank you. And you want to help if you roll?
Yeah.
I think you just need to roll 1d10, isn't it?
I need to roll 1d10.
Yeah.
I'll help too.
What did I get? 1 success, 2 skill. Yeah.
Okay, what about the help? How did the help go?
I've just got 1.
I got a
Yeah,
7.
no, that's fine. That's all you need. Right. You see the vents, and it's not like at Tam's. They are small and up high. However, searching about a little bit, you manage to find a drop of blood just at the edge of what looks like a metal plate. You know, like when you're in the toilet, a bar or something, they've got the metal bits that are covering the piping and they
Yeah.
tend to go around. You see a bit there, and it looks like it's loose.
I'll try to loosen it even more.
You put your fingers in. It's not terribly strongly on. It's not there. So. Oh God, I can't even fucking speak. You manage to peel it back, and you see another entry into. Well, it would be into the walls. And carries on down a little bit. You shine your torch in, and it looks like it curves down the way. There's more blood in there.
I think we know where the culprit went.
Do you think it was those wee fairy bombs?
Like the acidy creature.
Aye. Maybe it didn't even get rid of the body. Maybe just dissolved it. And there's something in the saliva that interferes with the acid.
Well, if there's one thing we've learned for sure, we have to go down the toilet.
Well, I mean, maybe, but I was hit by that acid and I didn't dissolve.
Quick question, like above the table. Does Mort City, on the whole, have things like security cameras?
Would depend where you are. Here, extremely unlikely.
Yeah, okay. Just thought I'd at least check.
While you're all doing this, by the way, the now K5 are clicking it, blaming each other. It's like a comedy thing watching them do it.
The Five Stooges.
Aye, basically.
I'm going to go and deal with that. If you lot keep investigating, I'll try and make sure they don't kill each other.
Can Brittle get into this? Or is it too narrow? Like,
This one's big enough. It's probably a bit bigger than the one at Ted's. So you'll be able to get in no problem.
you know what? Fuck it. Let me head in. I'll try to see what I can find. Just stand here around, because if I backtrack really quick, shoot anything that comes after me or something.
No problem.
I'll be around to reattach your arm or get your heart beating again if need be.
Right. Brittle, you can give me a detect roll. Delilah, you go over to this gaggle of gang members. You can see in the light, maybe they're a bit younger than you might have thought they were from before. All their gear is kind of patchwork. This wasn't what I paid for.
Now, what seems to be the problem here?
Our pals are dying.
Yes, that is serious, isn't it?
It's a big fat zero right there.
I think it's important that maybe you all go home whilst we take care of this. We will find we will find whatever it was that killed your compatriots, and we will end it. You have my word.
Give me a persuade roll, or the charm, persuade, whatever the fuck it is. The social roll. I think you get a bonus for this because you're a neophyte.
A big talking bird.
Big talking bird.
What's the target number?
I'll be 10.
Okay. Success dice not modifier.
Boob.
Can I also spend luck to reroll? Was that a thing?
Yes,
Remember?
you can. You can spend 1 luck to re-roll the success dice, or 1 luck to re-roll as many of the skill dice as you want.
So I've got a +1 to persuasion rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Do I add that as a success dice modifier?
Success dice modifier and a skill dice modifier, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's still not a
Hang
success.
on, let me try that again. So persuasion, target number 10. Ask for a success dice modifier. I'll put that to 1. Skill dice modifier. I'll put that to 1. Booyah! Lots of success.
That is an extremely good success. So 1 success and 4 skill. That's basically what do you call it? Fuck, I can't remember. A crit. The head of the mumbling comes to a stop. You can see they all look kind of scared. Look, where we go, I need to tell you. We were meant to come and kind of rough you slops up. We were paid to.
Really? By whom?
I'm not sure. Sounded. Don't know, sounded kind of creepy like.
Do you think that this person may have been involved with whatever it was that happened here?
I don't know, but they tricked all us.
Well, how you got this job? Maybe don't take jobs from this person anymore.
Aye, that sounds like a good plan. Here, and it gives you a business card that's fucking neon green and pink and shit, and it's got a K on it. And you see there's the 8 had been scrubbed out, and there's 7 now. The 7's been scrubbed out with something for them. And there's 5 on it. Look, you can get hold of us if you need us.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
And it's very kind of your dice giving you 4 skill successes.
Persuasion is the only thing I'm really good at.
Well, may as well make yourself.
Hell yeah. Let's say, hopefully we'll be able to find the person that did this, or the people, or the thing, and end it. But if we need your help, you'll be our first call. What's your name?
Forgotten which one this is. Is it K? Was it? Was it Kevin?
The card you gave me was a K.
No, they're all K. That was the thing.
Oh, that's the gang.
Aye.
The gang with business cards. Oh, so cute.
They were. It was K8. Sorry, K. Not is the one that died the other day. Who else was it? There was Kev. There was. Oh fuck! Why can't I remember? I should have looked that shit out.
Kevin, Keithley,
Something like
Kosovo. Let me know if it helps.
that. There was shit.
Cassandra, Clara.
But the thing is, I wrote them all down because I thought it was fun, and now I lost all my notes like I always do because I put them places and forget about them.
There are no notes.
No, I do. I've got notes here, but it's like on the back of envelopes and shit because I am not very good at that. I do try.
Gotta do it on the Google Docs, man, or the equivalent that
I
isn't
fucking
evil.
remember that shit. They're all evil. See, right now I've got all my Call of Cthulhu notes, which is not helpful, and I bet you'll find my cult notes at some point, which is also not helpful. But yeah, we'll come back to that. I'll remember the names and tell you them in a wee bit.
Okay, well, I'll say their name. Thank you for trusting us with this. Even though we are slops. I understand that might not be the easiest thing for you.
I ain't bother, just get the fuckers. No letting my man go out in this.
My compatriots are of a very violent nature. My job is usually to patch them up. I'll make sure they are ready to do what is needed.
Puts a hand on your shoulder. Cheers, pal.
I'll leave them and walk back to the crew and just be like, that's a lovely set of youths there.
Thanks.
They've given me their card, and if we get into trouble, if we need some extra we need some extra firepower.
When you move it, you see the K kind of dances in the light. They must have put quite a bit of effort into it.
So I point to the card and say, "Can I borrow that?"
I mean, yes.
So she's going to use it, and she's going to pick her teeth clean with it.
What are you doing?
I got chicken stuck between my teeth. Well, chicken.
Well, as long as you don't rub off the number, I guess we might need that.
It's fine. Just the corners are a bit soggy now. That's all.
You could keep hold of that back low.
Oh, thank you very much.
So, did you give me a detect roll, Brittle?
I did. I zeroed on everything.
Wait, where? I don't see a roll.
It's not there.
No.
Roll
What?
again.
I think that means you have to re-roll
I
it.
see it. I see it. And it's right above. It's not there.
Just before Michelle's, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that doesn't say that it's you that rolled it. That says Michelle rolled it.
What?
that's.
Roll again.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it doesn't. It's because you don't have a picture.
Oh yeah.
And when you re-rolled, what did you re-roll?
Success. Well, yeah.
You've got bonus as well. If you want to spend a bonus, you can.
What do you mean spend a bonus?
We've got 4 audience bonuses from lovely people that. Sorry. From lovely people that watch us, they gave you some things to spend.
We can wait with that. That's fine.
You see nothing. You see that this goes on for a while. It looks like it not like Ted's where it dropped off. This goes on, and your light shines. You're already maybe 15, 20 meters down, and you see it's just angling down the way, and you're not sure where it's going to actually go.
Is it like sloping downwards? Like how is
Yes.
it?
Sloping downwards.
Okay. It's not enough to like slide down or anything. I still have to climb.
You would still need to crawl down the way.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep going for a little while. I'm curious, but at some point, like maybe let's try another 100 meters or so.
You're going 100 meters, so at that point you're well out of sight of the others.
Yeah.
I would like you to give me, since you fumbled the last roll. Give me a second. What the fuck is going on here? Sorry, I'm trying to get a character sheet to load and it's not loading. The rest of you, what are you doing while Brittle is climbing down this hole?
Keeping an eye down the hole, making sure, like shining a torch down, as in, I'm guessing she's got a torch duct taped to the top of the gun, just looking down like that, waiting for her to re-emerge. But displaying good trigger discipline by not having her finger on the trigger so she won't accidentally shoot Brittle when she comes back up.
That is generally a good idea, yeah.
Yeah. So keeping an eye in there, and I don't know what these two are up to. I guess probably at some point she'll call out, actually.
I'm injecting myself with some mind numb.
Yeah, we need to go over the what do you call it, rolls? But I think you've only had 2 things up to now. I would like from you, Brittle, not a seduction roll. That'd be the wrong one.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Yeah, that would seem.
You seduce the darkness.
Yeah. Wrong
Hey,
one.
I'll try it.
Fuck. See, there's sometimes the skills you think should be there, but they're just not. No, give me a stealth roll, please. But the difficulty for this is, I think, 14.
Okay. I'll put in 14.
You've got a bonus of 6, so I wouldn't worry about it. So Would you like to spend
One
some luck for a,
success?
for a skill reroll?
I only have 1 luck left.
There's also fucking hell. How the hell can that be? There's also 5 bonuses now because Levita once again subscribed. Very nice.
All right, I can reroll skill then, maybe. Is that the best one to reroll?
Yeah, just reroll skill because that'll reroll all your skill dice, which should be 4. How the fuck? No, why did I only reroll? Wait a minute, talking number. Give me a wee second. Total dice modifier is 6. Number of dice to reroll is 4. There you go. And still
Oh.
things.
Still humble.
Alright, because it was a 14 difficulty.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. I know this slows the game right down. I'm sorry. You continue to creep along. You can no longer see the light from Backlow's torch. You're down further and further. And you begin to hear grunting.
Oh shit.
Tam, Delilah is shooting up. Tam, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I am probably still in the bathroom, trying to see what's going on. Going, Brittle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I was walking around after I've shut up and just being like, would anyone like any drugs? Drugs?
The guy that owns the restaurant comes and gets some off you, gives you a tenner.
I actually meant for my colleagues, but you know
He's
what?
already shooting up. He's
Okay, fair enough. Goodbye. See you in 6 to 10 hours, I guess.
Is there anything else in the room that we can give an idea about what's going on, or is it just?
You can give me another detect roll, please. Why is there no investigate?
No success.
You might want to spend one of the bonuses to reroll your skill success. Not skill, your success dice. Sorry.
Okay. One success.
There you go.
Huzzah!
That's what you need. So now you've got a crit, basically. As you make your way around, your investigation, interrogation. As you make your way around the bathroom, you start to get a clearer picture of what went on. Is where the blood is. Sort of thing. It seems to have been 2 people attacked them. It looks to you as if they came up behind you, not sure what they used, but they seem to have been able to get to the tongues without much of a fight. And that's why all the blood was still in the stalls. Because of how the blood was dripped, and you think they might have been pulled down there, but because Brittle has absolutely no skill whatsoever in detect, he has no idea what happened there. But you think there's more than one person involved.
Or creature.
Or creature. And definitely one of the bodies would have been pulled towards that hole that Brittle's now gone down.
Okay. I think we're going to call for her. What do you think? Are you explaining this to me as you're describing it? Okay.
Right, see what's happened is.
All right, if we're going to be getting into trouble, I think I need to give you two a bit of medication. Let me just see what I should give you both. Right.
Take my drugs.
Backlow, would you like some rush?
I wouldn't say no.
All right. Lupus Kazda, straight in the neck. You now can make a second action per combat round.
Awesome.
Whenever you lose HP, you reduce the amount lost by 1, and it lasts the next 2 hours. Now for you, Tam. I think I should give you maybe. Yeah, you know what? I think you should have some pain away. What do you think? Would you like some pain away?
Anyway, which one? Is that
None
not for the
make the
headaches?
world.
Actually, no, you're not wounded yet.
No,
You might
I
get an
need
addiction.
to keep what's up here going.
All right, you should have some rush too. Here you go.
What's the negative of Rush?
There's an addiction chance, addiction rating of 10, so every 3 doses. So these two should be fine. And I got meds if they get an addiction to deal with that.
I just want to double check. Am I already on? No, I'm streak. Yeah.
I'm already addicted to Rush. It's in my character build. So,
Well, in that case, a bit more can't hurt.
Absolutely, because
But
as
you're
a
frother, you can get a free.
frother, yeah, I can. I have to be addicted to drugs, and I saw Rush, and I was like, that one sounds fun. I'll go with that. So, but I think we're both going to be kind of bellowing after Delilah, particularly after an injection of Rush. Like, ah!
Wee girl, get your arse out by her.
And the problem with that is that your stealth skill roll was not that great. And as you hear the grunting, Brittle, you feel a hand around your wrist, and you're pulled out into the light. It's extremely bright. There's cages to the side of you, but you see you land on your back. There's cages to the side. You see a couple of those creatures with the white fur, but much, much larger. And above you, you see Ted. The rest of you, what are you doing?
I think Backlow's probably making the case for what we need to go in after her.
Tom is trying to shimmy up, but is failing.
Let's go into the toilet.
Just imagine train spotting scene, diving in the toilet.
Only as a big talking bird.
Why is there a baby on the? Oh God, no!
Mate, you go in front of me, someone who can spot stuff.
I pulled down my mask. My techie mask is like, I can see things.
After you.
Got my shield
Tom's
up,
already.
and I'm going in.
Cool.
Who's the least stealthy among you?
Probably me.
Then I would like a stealth roll from you, please, with difficulty of 14.
I've got a stealth of 1.
I mean, if it's 14, you would not be able to pass it, I think.
I mean, I've got a stealth of 4, actually.
Oh, there you go.
No,
So
I've
yes, you
got the
could.
worst.
Ranks. Okay, yeah, so whose is the worst?
Hang on, let's have a look. It's going to be me, isn't it?
I mean, it's going to be hard for you to beat 1. That's the worst.
Stealth. Oh no! I've actually got rank 2, 5.
Oh, in that case, I'm the worst. So let's do this. Target number 10.
You won't be able to pass it, that's the thing. So you make too much noise, no matter how stealthy the others are, you're leading the way.
Yeah, because I just keep talking to everyone behind me, just like, are you sure you don't want him or drugs, gentlemen? We should have, not gentlemen. I was trying to be
Gentle
posh.
beans.
I was trying to be
Comrades.
posh, but there isn't. Ladies and gentlemen. That's what it should have been.
Mammals.
Yeah.
Mammals. There
Fair
you
enough,
go.
mammals it is. Would you like any more drugs, mammals? Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, this is a really disgusting looking place, isn't it? It's a bit dark, isn't it? Ah, yes.
And before you get to feel comfortable, Brittle, you are pulled backwards, skipping along the way. Give me a... well, what you want to do, actually.
Well, I wanna get out of the grip, and I wanna grab for my weapon, my knife, anything that I can sort of, slash with or hit with.
Give me an acrobatics roll, please.
An acrobatics roll.
Difficulty of 12.
Okay.
No, difficulty 10, sorry, 10.
Okay. That's 1 in skill.
One success and one in skill.
No, 0 successes.
Okay. You try to struggle around to get to it. And you're unable, and you feel it being unclipped from your back. So now it's going, fucking hell, this is heavy. And you hear it getting cocked. And Delilah, that's when you exit the tunnel. You see a fuck-off massive sniper rifle pointed right at you. And the man you recognise holding it is Ted's ex-husband, Tam. Right. Out you come. Tam, I told you this. Ted, I told you this was a bad idea. Oh, come on, it was a great idea. They just fucked it up.
I'm sorry.
Out you come before I shut fire.
Ted, Tam, could you explain what the fuck this is?
We're being set up, you fucking bird.
Can I try to tackle Tam from behind?
No, because Ted still has you on your back.
Ah, God damn it. Can I try to struggle, get away?
You can roll, what you call it? Unarmed combat.
Sure. Unarmed combat, there it is. That's still 0 success.
Yeah, the dice are not with you today at all.
Yeah, it's not your night.
Yeah.
You struggle to get up. Ted says, don't just stay down. You don't have any testicles, unfortunately, but I won't be busy for long. And you see above him, he seems to have some blood on him. He's still very, very skinny, looks, maybe not as sallow as he did before. But you see, so you've got the cages on one side that you saw. And there's a couple of stainless steel tables, like the ones you see in TV for autopsies and shit. And there's 2 bodies up on them. You see a rack of tools against one wall. This place seems really, really big. There's the floors are the white tiles. You see blood here and there, but otherwise it looks extremely clean. So, out you get, Miss Burge, was it? Delilah. Ah, yes, Ted liked you, Delilah.
My last name is not Bird, and I find that very offensive.
I do apologise, I've not had a chance to work on many neophron bodies. I've never actually seen a bird in real life either, so, you know.
Well, I can forgive you as long as you maybe put the fucking gun down and we can talk like civilized people.
Oh, I do not think so, my dear. Please get out of your tunnel. I'm pretty sure your frother friend will be getting cramped by now. And your leg is starting to go, back low. The rush is already taking you up. You're fucking itching to get out there. Your shoulders are already scuffing against the walls.
Now, you see here, if you try and antagonize these people, this may go away that you and I don't want. Let me come out, and just me.
Get out of the tunnel. Exactly what I've been asking you. Ted, be nice to her. She's nice.
I'm going to stand in front of them with my shield up.
Tam, just come out. Put down any weapons you have.
Delilah, they trade in yarbles. Do you think they're going to be rationalized with?
I think it is my duty to try. Unless you have another idea, Tam.
We just play along until we can fucking jump them.
I can hear you, you know. The tunnel echoes.
You were meant to!
So what happens?
We can take him on.
What happens if I don't give you my guns? Because you're welcome to try and take it.
Well, you're stuck in a wee hole, and I just pull the trigger. I
hold my
believe that
shield
they're
up.
saying fish and...
I have a shield. It's the only thing I have. It could be described as a weapon. If you fire, you will miss.
Tell me if I'm wrong, Brittle. Would your weapon shoot through that shield?
It's pretty explosively. You know, those rounds are big. I don't know about the shield, but
Yeah, but they don't know that.
sure.
Well,
Riddler's
Tam
not
is struggling to hold the weapon up because Tam is fairly old and, just a little bit healthier than Ted is.
Keep negotiating. I'll try to struggle again. To get out.
Ted's busy trying to say how nice Delilah is and Tam shouldn't be so nice. So you can give me one more unarmed roll. And if this one fucks up, that's you're getting handcuffs on and you're...
Sure. Yeah, it fucks up.
Oh
For
no.
fuck's sake. Because you have no... No, you've got +2 to it. You roll 6 + 2 is 8, yeah. Ah, God. So...
Yeah, I just rolled poorly.
Yeah. No, it was much poorer on Saturday. The amount of bloody under a 9 that we got was unbelievable. Until the end when they weren't meant to make successes in the rolls, but no, you never know.
All right.
Ted manages to pull you over to the legs of another table that's attached to the wall and puts the handcuffs on you. It seems to they look like shiver standard handcuffs.
But while he's doing that, surely we have a chance to try and get
Tam has the gun on.
Tam is the one.
And
I think Delilah is still blocking.
exactly,
so
if Delilah doesn't get out there, you two can't do anything.
Unless you shove Delilah into the room, which I suppose you could do.
All right, I'm going to come out, but I'm not letting go of my shield. I have no weapons. I don't believe in weapons. I don't like them. I don't use them. The only thing I have on me is my shield, and I'm not giving it up. Not while you have a gun pointed at me. Would you understand that that's fair?
He struggles to hold the gun up and looks at you. Yes, fine, fair. Just get out of there. Things to do.
All right, I get out.
Ted checks you for any more weapons, Brittle. Do you have anything else on you?
She probably has a knife.
She would take your he'll take your Mac knife from you. Oh, this will be good. Tell me, does one of your friends have testicles?
I'll never tell.
Damn, she will only tell me. It's okay, Ted. We'll find out ourselves. Remember, tongues first. They've all got tongues.
One question.
Well, here's the thing: if you try to take my tongue out, I will actually. Well, you see, I'm wearing this mask, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's wearing,
Yeah, the breathing apparatus.
Yeah.
We'll have a cyborg tongue.
Well, here's the thing: you really shouldn't do that. It will cost you.
He taps the knife against his hand. We'll see. I think your tongue might be small anyway. Difficult to get out.
Can I ask a question?
Tam nods at you.
Why hire us?
We want to be the most famous serial killers on Mort. And you can't do that by killing civilians. We hired that gang to get you into a little fight here, make sure, take you down a peg or two. But no, they fucked up, so they had to pay. Now, once we have 4 operative tongues on our belts, so to say, we can join a collective. Get her name in the stars. The divorce didn't do for us what we thought it would do.
That is fucking stupid. You got operatives, but we're only in out a month. We're no one.
But what's your SCL?
Pretends, you fool.
Ted? Aye, Tam. They're only SCL 10. No one's going to care.
Oh, you fuck. No one's going to
You
give a
fucked
hee-haw about this. Now, maybe a 15. Aye, I can see that. We can all see a 15 being a bit,
That'd be the wrong way.
something bad's
There are
happened down there.
115s. You go down to 1.
Oh, it's reverse. Okay. All right, maybe a 5. Yeah, people start caring about that. But 10. What are you going to do next? Go out and fucking kill a goldfish? Are they even a thing anymore? Oh no, you. This is shite patter from you lot.
Well, excuse me, we can't all be SCL-10 operatives, can we?
Yeah,
I think
but
it's-
I mean, you should have just if you're going to kill him, offer more money to go for an SCL-5 or an SCL.
Well, we thought stealing medical equipment would be enough to bring a little bit higher class of operative down here. Not
Why?
medical equipment is extremely important.
Yeah,
I can't cut testicles off if I don't have medical equipment.
I bet you could try.
yeah. I mean,
Did, but the damage just kind of,
you can bite them off. You should be grand. I mean, if it was something a bit more, granted, something relating to the heart or the kidneys or even a machine
Everyone's
that turns
got a
spleens. Yeah, but have you got a machine that can turn the heart into a delicious chicken approximated sandwich and then sell it to your mate? No. If you had told us that, then sure, got an SCL-5 down here. But I'm really pissed off. This was meant to be our first thing. We were meant to come and do easy. If you had came about to us 3 months from now, yeah, might have seen a bit better. This is turning into a shit Sunday.
right, out you
Anyway,
go,
you're saying, Delilah.
so I can shoot your frother friend.
I think that you two should both come out and do the thing that you want to do. And I ready my shield.
Here's the thing, right? You could have done this to the gang. That would have got a lot of attention.
No, it wouldn't have. Who cares about a bunch of...
But that's where it comes in smart. You start telling people there's some guys down there who are taking out the gangs. Then you would have got a better SCL down here because they don't like people stepping on their turf. Meanwhile, you got all the tongues and nads that you've ever wanted. You got to think these things through, Tam and Ted.
For a second, they glance at each other. And Ted said, I told you. Well, it's
That's
a
it.
little bit
Hey,
late
Ted's
for that
on
now.
board. Ted's on board, but Ted knows what's going on.
Ted is too interested in testicles. This is not about that. Tongues are where it's at. They are our signature.
To be honest, if I could just say, we didn't necessarily think serial killer when we found the tongues. We thought creature.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't suggest that this was done by humans.
Yes, well, the nail going through it should have suggested a human. How many creatures do you know use nails?
Well,
Give a monkey a nail, they'll do something with it.
What's a
Yes, there are
monkey?
animals on Near-From that use nails. That's a thing.
Be
Well,
primitive.
We're not on near from, we're on Mort.
No, if it had been part of the spinal column,
Yeah,
just one bit.
but Gary's got that. It's the...
Okay.
Yeah,
fucking
been doing a
Gary.
big thing. Yeah, been doing a big
Whatever
thing
the
all over
case.
the sector.
Gentlemen, you have told us that you are trying to be serial killers.
Well, we already are. We're just, trying to be able to
All right.
join a collective.
Well,
Let's
here's the
set
thing.
this down and work this out for the best he is for next time, okay? Right. Okay. Is there a whiteboard around here?
Yeah.
Can I try to get out of these cuffs, or is it impossible?
Oh, what would you use to get out of the cuffs?
All
It
right.
would be lock picking, I think. It would be lockpick manual.
Okay. I don't have skill in that, but
Yeah, you can give it a try. Let's say it's a 10 difficulty.
sure. What's the worst that can happen?
Another fumble. But, nope. Unfortunately not. Even though you did
Yeah.
roll a 10 on your skill dice.
so
Struggles.
just to clarify, I guess we've now emerged from the tube, and you're
Oh.
distracting them.
Yeah, I assume so.
I assume so. It's,
Yeah, you're
What's too much
distracting
talking to Gordon about?
thing. I had a plan, but it's fine. This is a way better idea. Let's do a workshop session with some serial killers.
Aye.
And
And
then-
you actually, Tam goes up to the whiteboard and starts writing down ideas for them. It's like, this is how you're going to do it. Now, remember, you're trying to sell a brand. You're not trying to sell what you kill. You're trying to sell a brand, and then you're trying to get better ones down here to get. Now, gags, yeah, they're piddly, but you get enough of them. It all adds up. You got to think long term, right? All those pennies. You get enough pennies, you get enough pennies, you get a credit. You get enough. He's just talking. He's actually writing down on the board, like he's really invested in it.
Okay, so while the pair of them are looking at the whiteboard, has he dropped the gun?
No, the gun's still in his hands. Ted's paying attention. Tam is keeping more of an eye out for all of you. But the gun is heavy for him.
That gun looks quite heavy. I'll take it off your hands for a minute. If you like, rest your arms.
No, get back. I won't be taking that way again.
How about I am a doctor. I have lots of different concoctions and drugs. Maybe I can give you a drug that would make it not as heavy for you. How would you like that?
No.
Do you think I'm stupid?
Yes.
I've got my own.
Yes, I do think you're stupid.
Brittle will try to signal to Bahlo to get her to come closer.
Can I just
between you all?
Can I just check on my friend, please? I don't trust you. Look,
What
my
have we
hands
ever done to make you not trust us? That's just rude.
pointing a gun at me.
Technically true. Well, yes. Okay,
All right,
check on your friend.
So I'm slowly moving over, and I'm going to sort of, are the handcuffs behind her or in front of her?
Up like that.
Up like that. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So I'm just kind of leaning in and looking at the cuffs and going, right, what's the play?
Look, the gun is really heavy. Even for me. Throw something up in the air so you get distracted something. So maybe he lifts it, then feels the weight of it, and then while he's distracted, rush him.
Right. Okay, so turning around, looking to Neo and kind of giving a sort of, right, I've got a plan sort of nod. And looking...
I nod back.
And looking at Tam and Delilah. Sorry, I'm back. Looking at Tam and Delilah, saying, "All right, we've got a plan in the works," and with a subtle gesture at the one with the gun, let's focus on him while Tam's got the other one's attention with the whiteboard and workshopping murders.
Murdering Brand, even.
Yeah.
So
now
you're
it's
saying,
gone
you're
to
saying that
long
tongue is
stir.
not a good signature.
Yeah, it's actually no contact in media with bits of body now. So you can't just go in and write some weird cryptic.
It pulls
letters.
really low.
That's not enough. No, you got to up your game. They'll go, oh, anybody's. But you send in someone's thumb and genitalia. Now that'll get their attention.
Yeah, but Ted's already got dibs on the genitalia.
Yeah, but they send it. Well, maybe not even genitalia. Maybe something from the urethra. You send in a part of the urethra and a thumb. Wrap it around a thumb like a little bow tie. Oh, that'll get them. That'll fucking get them on board.
Ted's are struggling.
What am I fucking doing?
Can I try to kick something towards?
No, I think you're too far out of the way. Let me explain how the room looks. It's now that you're all in, so it's a square room. You see a door off to the other end. There's two large cages with two creatures. They're about the size of carnivorous pigs. So they're up to about shoulder height, probably on brittle, but massive. But they've got that white fur, and their saliva is kind of dripping. You've got the two autopsy tables in the middle. They've got the 2 members of the K gang lying on them. There are several places where tools are laying out. There's large metal tables or trellises along the walls. You have the whiteboard over to the left of the entrance hall where Tam is showing Ted details of how to build a better brand as a serial killer. There is actually a whole book about that, by the way, that I have, but I didn't read it. Like that.
What in general?
I know in game for the game there's a whole thing about the different groups that they can. It's not books, a chapter, but about different groups they can join, how they can get more famous, how they can get. It's brilliant. To the other side, there are chains, so things for like hanging people up or hanging things up, chains to them. I can't remember. But otherwise, the place is very clean.
So why do you want to be a serial killer? That is a strange ambition, if you don't mind me saying.
Not in Mort City, it's not.
No, it's the strangest ambition anywhere.
No,
That might just be me being from a different planet, as it were.
Look, if we were to get good in the collectives, we could get sponsorship deals would be made. Bloody modification in this sector is just not what it was.
So I think Backlow is very ostentatiously looking on the autopsy table and looking at the tools and kind of poking and prodding them.
You swings the massive gun round towards you. That's very sensitive equipment.
Oh, is it? What's this one? And so she picks one up and then throws it like up into the sky, up above him.
What do you mean?
Ideal, odd.
Okay. Yeah, so ideally.
So ideally, I want to try and throw it to near his head, or so it will like bonk him on the head. But I just need something to distract his eyes for a second or two.
You throw, he pulls the trigger, and one of the tiles to the side of you, behind you, explodes. Everyone
Awesome.
roll initiative, please.
Okie dokie. How do we just
There's
roll
a
it?
button for it.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
It makes it easy.
Yeah. Where is it?
I roll initiative, but as a pacifist, I don't get an initiative. I always go last.
This is true.
I think I've rolled this correctly.
You did.
Yeah.
And I got the highest initiative, even though I don't really get one. That's typical.
And the other two got even lower than Ashleigh. So the way this goes is the person with the lowest initiative says what they'll be doing. Yeah. They don't do it yet. They say what they'll be doing, and it goes to the end, and then once everyone has said what they're doing, then it goes in reverse order. So
Okay.
the first one that says what they're doing is Ted. Bullet goes off, Ted is just kind of shocked and tries to run towards Tam.
Okay.
Which Tam? His Tam or me?
His Tam. The other Tam tries to fire the other gun, the gun again at Backlow. And Backlow, it's you.
Okay. I think Backlow's gonna wanna just kind of try and dodge out of the way to an extent, or like move to the side, or move so I'm not completely in this guy's line of fire.
Mm-hmm.
I also do want to try and move towards either him or the other fella.
I mean, the room's small enough that you're within melee range.
Oh, okay. In which case, how quick is it for me to get one of my melee weapons out?
It's instantaneous. That's fine.
Instantaneous. All right, cool. I am going to pull out my sword and think to myself, I like to keep this handy for close encounters. And then try and hit the guy with the one who's got the gun that's too heavy for him, basically. I just want to try and jab, say he's got the gun like that, I'm going to try and jab him in the shoulder and knock his aim off, kind of thing. I'm not trying to lop his arms off yet, but he shot at me, so my incredible rage means I have to take him out first.
Yes.
So,
Tam?
Right. Which one of them's closest to me?
Ted is closest to you.
Ted is closest, and he's already pegged it, right?
He's trying to, but the thing is, it goes in reverse order, so you actually act before he does. You just find out what he's doing first because you're able to react before he does.
Gotcha. I want to try and body tackle him. I've got a knife as part of. Actually, I'll just double check that. I think I do have a knife.
You do. Everyone has a knife.
Cool. Should I go for on combat roll or dex or?
It'll be on combat, but wait a wee second. Delilah, what is your part in the combat?
I would like to try and inject Bad Tam with honesty.
Okay.
I have a plan. I have a non-violent pacifist plan.
See, it's not violent, but I would say that you still, because you're initiative, so how you still get to go first here. So what
No, but
do you
I
roll
don't
for
have
that?
an initiative. I made a mistake. I
No, but
forgot
it's
that
all
I'm
right.
pacifist, which
It's
means
fine.
that I don't have an initiative.
Yes,
I
but
always
you're-
go last.
No, but you're taking part in the combat.
Yeah, even in combat, I don't get an initiative. That's the downside of being a pacifist.
Yeah, I think that's kind of stupid. I think that's kind of stupid. So what do you think you should roll to do this?
I have no goddamn idea. 'Cause,
Unarmed
this
combat?
wasn't.
dexterity focused thing, maybe?
Yeah, I'd say unarmed. That's unarmed combat strength. Boom, boom, boom. Give me an acrobatics roll.
I was going to say, can I retcon mine? Rather than going for a stab, I want to see if I can shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, give us an acrobatics roll then, please, Delilah.
Is there any way I can make an argument for using medicine instead?
Yes.
Wonderful. This is the argument. Can I use medicine instead? Because I'm doing medicine.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right.
These guys are not armored. They are also kind of clueless. Ted shits himself. But first of all, okay. What does this do to him? What does it look like as you inject him? As he tries, do you see he starts to try to run?
I sort of glide over and just use my Boopis Castus on his neck and just go like.
And what does this do to him?
The actual mechanics are, if anybody interrogates them, they have a +2.
Mm-hmm.
But
This kind of just takes him out of.
it doesn't really do much to him apart from he is more likely to tell the truth now.
Okay.
Just go with me on this. It's called
Right.
honesty, and the book says honesty costs 10. Oh wait, required to tell the truth. Anyone interrogating the user receives a +2 modifier to the success die during all interrogation rolls, 30-minute duration. I'm hoping that required to tell the truth. Yeah, I've got a plan.
I trust the plan.
I mean, you lot are free to be as violent as you want, but I'm a non-violent person, so I'm trying something else.
Tam, give me your roll, mate.
Right. And it was unarmed combat, we agreed?
Yes, please.
Right. One. Success.
And that's with 2, so that is. You can either take +2 damage or you can hit him in the arm, making him lose whatever weapon.
Yeah.
So +2 damage or.
Disarm him. But I'm trying to tackle him to the ground, but we'll go with disarm first and do that as a second.
Well, no, I would
So,
do
yeah.
the +2 damage then if I was you.
Okay, +2 damage.
What would your damage be?
And he's going to try and bite Ted's nose off. when he's gone on the
you got
ground.
rush as well, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah,
Those actions come at the end, don't they? The second actions.
yeah.
Yeah. So now it's Backlow. Give me your roll, please.
You're muted, Ashley.
Ashleigh? Ashleigh, we can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, you know that. Right, okay.
Yes,
I know
sorry
nothing.
about that. I had the button pressed. Apologies, silly me. Can I use one of the bonus dice?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm going to put that as a success dice modifier, because that seems like the thing to do. And there we go. And yes, looks like I
And you're
success.
shooting him.
I am shooting him. Yes, I don't want to kill him
Are you
immediately.
sure? Because what you get there is a shot in the head, +6 damage.
Okay, all right. So yeah, he's probably dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. The guy does not have that many hit points. And what's the damage from your gun?
Lots.
Aye. Then you add 6 to it, and it's a headshot. Tam's brains splattered. Brittle, you are showered in blood and brains. You feel it patter off of your helmet as Ted begins to scream.
For fuck's sake, Backlow, I had a plan. I just injected him with truth.
Different one. The one you
Different-
injected with
yeah.
truth is still there.
The other guy.
Oh, I thought I injected like bad Tam.
No,
Who
you
just
injected
died?
bad Ted.
Ted. Right. Fair
Tesla
enough.
did.
Yeah, well, yeah, so that's, I'll mark one bullet off, but,
Yeah, I mean, we
well,
didn't.
so I think I'm immediately going to try and go through his pockets looking for the key so I can release Brittle.
You find that immediately. You also find a little button for which you think might be for opening the cages.
Ah, okay. Well, those creatures, they're. I think this button opens those cages. Is that? Do we want to do that?
Ted is on the floor screaming.
I don't think so.
Well, I'm going to unlock Brittle. I'm going to leave the button for now. Definitely want to unlock Brittle. And then I'm going to go and punch Ted in the head and say, "Stop crying, you fucking Nancy!"
Roll around combat, please.
Unarmed combat.
You're a frother walking off. Just someone in need.
A frother on drugs. actually.
Frother on rush. Ah, good.
Okay, that's not too bad.
That's not too bad. So how much damage is that? Fuck.
Let me just click the button for it. Well,
What's your damage? What's your strength?
So my strength, because I was just punching him in the head. Yeah, so my strength is 4.
Fuck, why am I so bad at this? Damage modifier strength, so you've got no plus, but it should be. Seriously, how do I need to get better doing this? Okay, he's not dead, but he does smack his head off of the.
Oh yeah, he's not dead because I was planning on administering one of my special lessons.
Tears are streaming down his face. Why did you do? Why did you kill my Tam? We're going to get remarried.
Because you
Have I bit his nose off yet?
No, because we came out of combat. If you want to bite his nose off, his nose can be off, but then the punch in the head will kill him.
No,
Oh.
no. It was basically the idea was to grab him, get him onto the ground, and go, "This is how you fucking do it."
Brittle will go and fetch her gun and reload it.
It's
Just
a
check
little bit
it.
scuffed because it fell on the
Oh,
ground.
God. I want to shoot again, but I shouldn't. Yeah, I should just pick it up.
Right. So, what do we want to ask this guy? Do we want to ask him anything, or
I mean, we need to turn him in, right? We
probably
found a culprit. We found the sinner.
Hang on. This guy said he wanted in with somebody.
Some
No,
sort of
but you said you
collection.
want them the collective. That's, you would all know, is groups of serial killers who,
Right, okay.
they could then have like their areas that they all share, and they get their what do you call it? Their sponsorship deals in, things like that.
Right, okay, fair enough.
Why don't we ask him if he has any contact info for any other serial killers? Do you, Ted?
Give me a roll, please. What are you trying? What are you trying to? How are you trying to do this? How are you trying to speak to him?
Oh, just casual conversation, really.
Because you get +2 because of
Not
the
really threatening. Just
No.
asking.
Then persuade, please. Persuasion.
Okay.
I was trying to go do an interrogate thing,
But
but
you
it's
get
like,
a +2. You can interrogate as well if you want.
Well, I'm just doing a regular persuasion. +2 on the success
For
dice.
both, +2 on both.
Oh, right. There we go.
Yeah. Oh fucking hell. See, there's something wrong with these. They're how these go. Either you do really badly or you do really well.
Yeah.
I think that's a weakness of the system, maybe. What do you want to know? I'll tell you everything.
Well, every sort of contact info you have to your criminal network, let's say.
I don't have a criminal network. The most criminal
Oh.
people we know are the K's, and they are, well, you've met them. They're useless.
Well, what were you planning to do then after you got a sufficient amount of tongues?
We were going to get a deal, get a sponsorship deal.
Yeah, from who?
Whoever's willing to pay.
So you just put it out there? You don't have any system to begin with?
Minute, I need to find something very quickly. Give me 2 seconds. Chat amongst yourselves if you wish. Exactly. No, because what I'll do is I'll show you something to show you what I mean.
I mean, I'm new to Mort City, but is this a legitimate business to be a serial killer and gain sponsorships? Is this a thing here?
wouldn't put it?
well, you've got to start at the bottom, work your way up.
Work your way up to what?
Well,
to be
have
badasses like us.
But
Yeah.
I'm not a serial killer.
No, but
well, they're not. Now, these guys are smart. They could have actually tried to get a job working as SA, as
Sweet.
SCL, and go from there.
I mean, they may have been smart, but can't outthink a bullet.
Yeah. Aye. Look at you. No. Huh? What the?
what's that?
3 seconds.
You covered up Michelle.
I know. Give me a wee second. And she will be uncovered. Michelle uncovered.
Have is this... Oh, wait. Is this the PDF you just sent us?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a newspaper all about serial killers.
I see.
Yeah, but I'm really surprised that you didn't have any sort of, you're fucking amateurs.
Because that is what it is in the industries.
So that's not a newspaper that we found there or anything. That's
No,
just
that's just a general newspaper. And if you read through it, you will see how nuts this world is.
Gotcha. Well, I'll just keep playing it as I don't know anything. Just be like, this is absurd. Why would you make serial killing into some kind of sport?
We gotta do something for your downtime.
Yeah, like, why don't you just play a normal sport?
It pays pretty well.
It does
Paul-
indeed.
Maybe it shouldn't pay at all.
Yeah, but it does. So
And you're just okay. I get it. You're all just totally fine with this. That's fine. I'm the weird one. That's fine. Whatever. Okay. On. Let's just.
the way it worked.
Now, let's see. We got them maybe for murder, but more importantly, we got them for putting in fraudulent. They're trying to get money out of the corp.
Yep.
Yeah. Not looking good for these guys. We should be
Only
getting quite a bit. Huh?
Medical supplies. I mean,
Yeah.
But this is our client.
Yeah, but they broke
Client,
them.
you work for SLA.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
getting paid
we
by
work
this
for
guy.
SLA.
Oh, okay.
You
SLA
work
is
for
our
SLA
client.
Industries. SLA Industries has said you should go investigate this. They pay you.
Well, so the question is, what do we do with this pathetic, ridiculous man?
Take them in.
Well, I think we should take the cuffs that so recently adorned Brittle's wrists and slap them on this guy.
Sure. I'll go.
Do we
Yeah.
have to take the corpse with us, or can we just leave that here?
I'd say you'd probably leave it there and get a shiver team to come in and clean up.
Yes.
You would also probably hand, what do you call them, over to the shiver.
Yep. Yeah, let's do that. I think Brittle will go and cuff him up.
You get them cuffed. When you search about the the lab or whatever it is, you find the remnants of lots of different clothes. No SEL badges or anything, but you can tell there's a couple of people from the K gang. We killed 3 now in total from them. Clothes from other people you don't know. Bits and pieces of wallets, IDs, all kept in bins somewhere. So obviously they've been doing something with the bodies, but they've been leaving the tongues elsewhere.
This is what they've been doing with the fucking chicken.
Those creatures. They're making them into those creatures, or they're feeding them to those creatures.
Now, they get more money if they give it to the... Well, they're actually quite stupid, actually. Yeah, they probably are.
I think, well, so that's worth asking our newly handcuffed friend about, isn't it?
Yeah.
What were you doing with the bodies, you sick fuck?
You better tell her, otherwise she will get a bit more punchy, Ted.
We were feeding them to them. Points his head over towards the cages.
Called it.
What do we do with the creatures, though?
My question is, why get rid of the bodies if you're looking for fame?
The tongues are enough.
Not really, because we didn't even know whose tongues they were.
Yeah.
A working theory we had was that they were yours.
Did you not learn anything from that workshop I showed you?
Well, I have now, obviously.
Now,
If
let's
you
get
came
back...
here last week, we could have solved so many fucking problems, but now Tam's dead.
To be honest, Ted, you're probably better off without him.
Yeah.
He seemed like a bit of a bad one for you. Maybe you can go find a nice man, yes? A nice guy. Good guy.
Pretty toxic relationship, if I have to say so.
Well, my mum did warn me off him.
Smart woman.
Mothers tend to know best. Not always, but tend to.
So what do we do with the creatures, though, in the cages?
Don't do anything to them. Let them go. They should be free. Tam shouldn't have made me lock them up.
What did they eat?
Where do they come from?
He looks at you, and even though you got that critical, you see he kind of hesitates. We found them.
Do you need
Where?
another injection of truth, my friend? Do you need another injection?
No?
Oh, you're getting one, and I inject him again with truth stuff.
Oh, I was
What
just
do you
going to intimidate him. But sure.
Order even.
Who?
You.
I hate 50-50s. Even.
He starts to foam at the mouth after you inject him again.
In that case, I am going to use. I'm going to use some hard green.
What does that do?
1 dose of hard green taken alongside a dose of any other drug will stop the second drug dose from being counted towards the number of doses taken before an addiction test is required.
But this doesn't do. This isn't addicting. This is overdosing.
In that case, I'm going to use something else that deals with this. I have it. I do have a thing that helps with this. Not hard green.
I mean, it's
Baclo,
not-
did you search the body of Tam, or did you just take the keys and the?
I'm pretty sure I think I searched his pockets to find the keys.
Right.
I suspect I went through all of his pockets.
No, I think you would have found them very quickly.
Mm.
They were in the.
Okay, all right, yeah, fair enough. So I found the keys and the buttons in his front pants
Yeah.
pocket, but let's say I didn't search the other ones. Happy to do that now. Although I'm not quite sure what the prompt for that would.
I don't think you mean you might do so before you leave. You haven't wrapped up yet.
Yeah, yeah.
You just want to speak to this guy first. I was just wondering.
I'm going to try and stop this guy from overdosing, but I have no specific drug to do that. So I'm trying to think how to do that.
Give me a medicine roll, difficulty 14.
Oh, okay. Easy. Yeah!
Delilah the hero.
You inject him and immediately see that something's going wrong. You manage to squeeze the injection point and get some of the drug out of him, but he does go unconscious
Oh, shit.
for the moment.
Is this a problem, Delilah? We need him.
He was going to overdose, which is weird because I have given this drug to people before.
He is
But
very
twice?
small and fairly frail.
I must have misjudged his body weight. Well, he's not going to die. He's going to feel like shit for a while, but he's not going to die.
Well, I'd really like an answer to where you found those creatures. But,
Sorry, I thought I was being helpful, but it turned out I was being the opposite.
well,
Well-
maybe we can find something else. We should search him, maybe?
Well, while we're here, let's look around. So, yeah, I think we're just going to search all the drawers and everything, the bodies of all of the corpses, because, hey, they might have money on them.
Yeah, you find a couple of unis on the gangbanger corpses. No bullets or anything. Ted doesn't really have anything much on him. He's got a wallet with no money in it and a picture of him and Tam looking very happy together. Tam has a wallet with some key cards in it.
Key cards, you say? Well, when he wakes up.
Well,
Okay,
Tam's
so.
dead.
Oh, Tam's dead, of course.
I mean, we can check his lab. Maybe those
yeah,
access.
check the lab and see if there's any doors and shit.
One
I
of
mean,
the key
this
cards is for the lab here to get out of the door in the back.
Okay.
If you're going up that way just now, we can go through that. If not, you won't do anything else down here. They said you've still got the creatures there. You
Yeah.
don't as yet know what they are.
I'm going to try and
I mean-
wake Ted up.
Maybe we should just let the org deal with them. It's not really our problem. We solved the mystery. We figured it out. We have.
If anyone wants, they give me a sleigh lore roll, by the way.
Oh, I like a low roll.
Lore sector
It
3.
could be, Damn it, I thought there was a lore sleigh.
Yes, slay lore. Sorry.
Sleigh lore. But Give me a streetwise. Streetwise will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it fucking in there.
So, for those of you that passed, so you would think, well, you know, that given what you were told to do, what you were sent down here to do, coming back with a couple of corpses or a corpse and like doesn't actually fulfill your BPN.
Yeah, we need a medical supplies, right?
Okay, so what do we need? What would fulfill it? Do we know that?
To know where the medical supplies were taken.
Okay, so we need to search.
But how many key cards were there?
3.
So there's one for this entrance stuff. 2 others we don't know where it goes yet.
One of them is onyx black.
Does it have any description or symbol?
None that you can see.
Well, I think we should go back to Tam's lab.
Hmm.
Do some investigating.
Hey. All right, let's do that.
Unless there's something else here we want to look at.
Well,
We're just trying to wake up Ted and see if he can tell us a bit more about where these medical supplies have gone.
didn't we? Oh, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Ignore me.
Tam is dead. Ted is unconscious.
Yes, but we found some supplies
Tam's
addressed
not
to
dead, he's
one.
right here.
Does anyone have, the Lord Dream skill?
The what?
No.
Probably
No.
not.
What do you call it?
Lord Dream.
Lord Dream. You can give me a roll for that as well, with a 14 difficulty.
No.
Whether you have it or not, you can do it and see if you get it.
Why not?
I don't have it.
Yeah, you
One
can still
skill.
roll it.
No
Yeah, but
success.
no success. And for the backflow was the other way a bit.
Yeah, one success, no skill.
Backflow, what you get is those creatures could be something to do with the dream. But you're not sure. There's the only things, there's nothing you've actually learned much about. It's just.
Okay, I don't think we should kill those creatures yet, but I also don't think we should release them either. So let's
No.
just keep them boxed up for the moment.
For the moment.
You hear them grunting. They seem to become more animated.
Well, that's their problem, frankly.
Might be our problem if they bust out and try to eat us for killing their daddy.
Well,
It's selling the kids.
What?
Look how cute they are, with the white fur and everything.
well, we could feed them. We could feed them Tam.
Aye.
Don't we need to check in Tam's body?
We don't need to.
Wait, these people were all about cutting off testicles. Maybe there's some fresh testicles around here we could feed them.
Why don't you have a look?
Games Master, I'd like to look in the room for testicles, please.
There are no testicles here. They are all in Ted's testicular emporium.
Of course.
This is a testicle-free zone here. Tam did not like Ted to do his part of business down in this lab.
Didn't want to do any moonlighting.
No, this lab was murder purposes only.
I'm afraid this appears to be about murder, this room. This is, despite Testicle Ted's presence here, testicle-free.
Okay.
Well, let's not let's not dawdle. Let's head back to.
Yeah. The other labs and see if we can find somewhere where one or both of these key cards would be effective.
Yeah.
So one of the keycards lets you in through here.
Mhm.
Are you bringing Ted along with you, or are you leaving him there?
Now let's bring him.
You bring
Yeah.
Ted along.
Yeah, so Backlow can probably
Yeah.
just give him
Can
a
pro-
peek.
Just stick him on the back like that, and pull him along, no problem. You hear a little squeak when you open the door, and the little one of those things with the fur is there at your feet and just nudges up against them.
Uh-huh.
It's a short hallway, and there's a lift. The elevator's like, one of those hospital elevators where you can get a bed in it and come down. It's one of those ones. And it takes you up, only takes a second to go up. And it opens a door, and you've been in that lab before. It's Tam's lab. The door was hidden behind a wall. It
Sneaky.
slides open.
All right. Let's check the place. Like every place we can see if we can find a key card slot.
Give me a detect. And the detect is only difficulty 10.
Detect.
All of us?
Whoever has the card.
I'd have probably handed the card to someone who looks smarter than I do. So,
Oh, which card is this? The dog card?
Probably Tam, I would say. Tam, give me a detect roll.
Right. Do. One success and 4 skill. Boom.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. By the time you find it, Ted is starting to come round again. But you search through this lab and you're going through. And because you now know about the elevator door, you start checking the walls a little bit more. And at one point, you need to get help up from back low because you think you see something above one of the sets of cupboards.
Yeah.
You press the card against it and it slides open. And a white box, the white card against it, and a little black box comes out. And you have the black card. When you bring the black card near it, both of them start to shine a little bit, and the logo shines, appears over the box. And it's a logo that you might know.
Okay.
Right.
Give me a second to find the bloody. Sorry, 2 seconds. I don't know. Sorry. Because I was going to say Naga 7, but I don't think Naga 7's with what do you call it anymore? No, my computer's dying. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Don't die, computer.
Yeah, please don't, because that would be very sad. I don't. Boop, 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 boop. Anyway, it is the logo of. No, what is this? Naga 7? Fuck, sorry, I'm an idiot. You see snake heads intertwined. So embossed, you weren't able to see it until it lit up, embossed on the. And it's something you've heard of, but you don't know a lot about. But the name kind of brings a little bit of fear with it. It's Naga 7. And that's where we're leaving it today.
Okay.
I will send you anything you should know on it. But I fucking forgot the name because there's 2 groups. One of them's Naga 7, the other one I can't remember, but Naga 7's the one I wanted. Anyway.
That's 7.
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Cool. I got to kill something.
Hey!
Yay!
I
I got to do a workshop.
Yes,
Yay!
you did.
I got to fail 4 times in a row.
Hey!
Patrick, I need to give you the thing with the collateral, the thing with the thing about the serial killers and everything, because it's fucking brilliant. But anyway, yeah. So we are Tales of Mayhem. This was Over the Sector Wall, episode 3, I think. Because we missed them.
Yeah.
Episode 3.
We
I like to imagine our friends, our characters in Die are just literally just sitting around at the moment, doing nothing. Just should we be doing something? It's like no, it's just we've had a big thing. We're gonna
Using an axe to pick the stuff out from underneath our fingernails.
But you're all sleeping and dreaming of some fucking weird where you have guns and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's episode 3. We are back on Saturday with a one shot of Cult, and we're getting Michelle into some horror, which will be fun. Yeah, so we'll go around, say goodbye to everyone, and then we'll fuck off. So, Michelle, goodbye.
Watch Fallout on Sunday. Bye.
Bye. Or else, fuckers. Actually, this time, so I don't forget.
Thanks, babes.
My pleasure.
Hello, yes. Good fun. Enjoyed that. I was worried I'd end up using most of my ammunition, but in the end it was 1 bullet, so that's fine.
That was a spectacular roll.
Yeah, it did go pretty well, didn't it? Totally didn't need the bonus die. But yes, thank you all for tuning in, and check out my band, St. Lucifer. We're on the Spotifys, the Apple Musics, the Bandcamps. It's good fun. It's black metal kick disco.
Gotta love it. Thea.
Yeah, I also had a lot of fun despite the failures. I play a lot of Cthulhu games, so I take enjoyment in that. So no worries. Yeah, no plugs, so I'll just over to Bat.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and remember, folks, if you want to get into serial killing, don't go for the genitals, go for the spinal cord. That's more terrifying in many ways. You know, the idea of having part of the spine removed, and for added extra, make sure they're still semi-conscious when it happens. The more you know.
Speaking as someone who had a lumbar puncture. That holds no terrors for me, Frank.
What the fuck is wrong with me? Who else is going?
Patrick, the greatest medical minds couldn't find out. So the best way to think about it is you're just fine.
In fairness, if I ever did become a serial killer, what I'll do is leave notes saying, "I will kill again," signed Jeremy Kyle.
That is a moral good.
That is...
Fuck. Anywho, we are going to fuck off. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on... So, if you're watching on YouTube, whatever, give us a like, thumbs up, subscribe, blah, leave a comment, all that shit. I will get better at this as time goes on. I know it's been a year, but fuck it. So, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!
Bye.